All right, Andrea, you have one more chance. Round 6 begins. You have one more chance to down the one-winged angel. And then it comes back to me to see if I can do the job. Now, right now, it looks like I've had the most success on Sephiroth because I've actually been able to get him down close to his last health bar.
Yes, you may have.
But this could easily turn. This guy is as unpredictable as he looks. That's the sad reality, is like most of your damage is when you're standing in that fire to, I mean, you're healing yourself, don't get me wrong, but you're also trying to do as much damage to his health bar as you can.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I think the second phase begins like halfway into his pink bar, so at that point we need to worry about Assume Heartless Angel. Okay, there we go. He should start doing it sometime soon. I would say nuke him down as far as you can. Okay, nuke him. There you go. Interrupt. Okay, now we're having some success. See, now you can actually take it from me. Now I'm worried.
I wouldn't kill.
There we go. Well, you've got another couple of rounds. We're just being quiet so that she can get her concentration. Oh. You're almost down to the yellow bar. And now he's got to start doing his nasty combo, so I think you just need to get away on that one. Oh, you interrupted it just with a normal hit.
Oh, that's good, at least.
Now she's officially where I was at. So now I'm getting worried. I'm kind of clenching. You got to jump out of that.
Yeah, I remember that.
And now we have Meteor. There's nothing you can do about these things aside from hope that you dodge. I'm reminded of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Don't just remember to dodge!
Oh, yeah, you can't hit him?
You can't hit him. He's invulnerable until that white aura gets off of him. Although I think Strike Rate can hit him. So lock onto him and see if that works. I couldn't tell.
I don't want to get in there.
I don't know why you keep on getting into multiple menus.
I don't know, because I am just panicking.
I think, yeah, you're gonna have to use Strike Rate to kill him. I think he's now immune, so stop using Iroga. You're wasting magic.
I know that. Stop being a backseat driver.
Yeah, it is doing damage. I just confirmed it, so this is where basically you have to spam Strike Rate on him. Dodge this, man! Yeah! Gotta relock. Oh. Probably gonna be a bunch of people without. Why are you helping her? Because then I don't have to face him. But at the same time, yeah, she gets the point. That sucks. But
Get away from me!
okay, that's the last one. So now we gotta redouble our Strike Rate efforts. Oh no, she's down almost to the last bar.
Oh, come on!
She's within it. She might take this, guys.
I don't think so.
This is gonna be a solid win for her. 'Cause all it takes is her taking one away from me, and then I'm done.
I am not that. I am not. I am not.
Oh no. Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way. Oh, okay, the Spirit Bomb has hit you. Okay, that did not work, but it could be that he was in the middle of another animation.
Get out of this!
Oh my gosh, no! No!
It's too soon!
Oh no! She can take this from me, guys! Oh no! Oh no! She's so close!
Die you! Die you!
Oh!
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh, what's the? I don't even think. Oh my god! I don't know. That was pretty lucky of me. I say by the end of this whole thing, I say we should just both get a Christmas present for surviving this. Oh.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
Well, as the score stands, it took us 6 attempts to
Hey,
kill Sephiroth.
at least it didn't take us more than that.
Yeah, I was really worried it was gonna do that. So as the score stands thus,
6 attempts.
Phantom goes to Andrea, Kurt Ziza goes to Adam, Ice Titan goes to Andrea, and Sephiroth goes to Andrea.
So that means you get.
You basically win at this point. Like, I can win against Xemnas, but, I have no problem spoiling who it is, but I could win against Xemnas, but that would not get me the point that I needed. So, all right, well, so at this point, I think we're going to change the rules just a little bit. Xemnas would technically be Andrea's shot, but
since
I'll take it first, and then at that point, we'll start the attempts with me. And now we got to get ready for Xemnas. So how many elixirs do we use? We use 3, so that's not bad. Let's go ahead and prep for this. We'll go ahead and cut this out so that we can get everything ready to go.
hello, brother.
It's a good thing I have the audio turned off because Final Fantasy fans would be writing hate mail to you.
Oh, really?
They're not brothers.
I know that. I was just only making a.
I've been looking for you. As have I. As long as you exist, I'll never wake from this nightmare. You're my darkness. I'm a part of you, am I not, Cloud? Then join me in this eternal nightmare, untarnished by light. Okay, so yeah, we completely forgot about that cutscene, but we thought we'd give it to you. So there you go. You have a little bit of a clash between Sephiroth and Cloud. And I'm just going to point out that a bunch of Final Fantasy fans would have been horribly mad with Andrea if they actually heard what she said during that cutscene.
I was only making a joke.
Don't call them brothers. They're not brothers.
I know that. I was just making a joke.
Some of us take Final Fantasy very seriously, okay?
Boy. Really?
All right, we are on our way to the next boss fight, which is actually located in Hollow Bastion in the Castle Chapel. So this is a boss that is unique to Kingdom Hearts 1.5 or Final Mix. It is basically a hint boss, because I think around the time Final Mix released in Japan, 2 was a certainty. 2 was going to happen. So they wanted to do as much bonus stuff as they could for Final Mix, so they added in a bonus boss. one that's related to Kingdom Hearts 2. We've already named who it is, and frankly, Kingdom Hearts fans or who is watching this, yes, it is Xemnas, or at least it's suspected to be Xemnas from Kingdom Hearts 2. So let's go ahead and, like we said, we're changing the rules up a little bit. Normally, Andrea would take on Xemnas. She would take on round 1. But since she kind of has the lead at this point, and probably an irrevocable lead, I'm going to take the first 3 attempts on Xemnas to at least end this a little bit closer. But granted, she's already going to get a bonus Christmas present this year. You guys can feel free to leave a comment on what I should go out and get her.
You might as well save so that way...
So yeah, we're going to go ahead and save.
That way you don't have to go through all that extra stuff.
I almost want to give as much MP as I possibly can to all of these characters, but I don't know if we can do much better than what they have. Is there anything that greatly raises his MP?
There is, probably.
That we have. Slightly raises. Not really. Okay, so I think this is as good as we're gonna get it.
All right, well, at least on the positive side, you have Donald and Goofy to fight with.
Yes, you do, and we actually are gonna be utilizing some summons for this one too. I can't even remember what the requirements are. Just being in combat? I think so. Okay, here we go, guys. So this is attempt number 1 on Unknown/Xemnas.
Who are you?
I am Sam?
What's that supposed to mean?
Okay, here we go.
Give me strength.
First of all, we're going to start things off with summoning Tinkerbell, because this is just going to help us with extra health throughout this whole fight. But the reason I kept things quiet for this is because he's supposed to be unknown, the way this game entails. So, yep, you don't know who this guy is. You're not supposed to.
Come on.
Ah, come on. We will take you out. I must take you out. I have reputations to maintain. Oh, already is. Okay, I did not mean to do that.
Heal.
Oh, okay, come on. Screw you, Xemnas. Oh, and this is the one thing I was hoping not to see. Oh, come on, release. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas. That's like the one thing I'm worried about is that one ability, and he just hit me with it.
Also use your gravity. If he's...
Okay.
Oh, of course, I think he...
I'm having a lot more luck actually just trying to hit him the normal way. And by the way, he's a Sith Lord! This is the one thing I love about Xemnas. His blade is a lightsaber. That is awesome! And this was before the Star Wars acquisition, mind you all. Now Xemnas would be allowed. This was basically forbidden fruit. There we go. Oh, I'm doing actually really well. Maybe I actually will be able to even this out. Oh! This is so satisfying. This is a great fight.
I don't think he is. I don't know. To me, he doesn't seem as hard compared to Sephiroth is.
Yeah, I'm still satisfied with this boss fight. I'm just gonna say it right here now.
But
this
true.
is pretty awesome.
I guess what makes it easier is because.
Oh no, he's dual wielding. He's going all prequel trilogy on us. Oh. I will win against you, Xemnas. I have to. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Come on. There we go.
Yay.
Okay, you know what? I'll still take the point. Yeah, he was a lot easier than I thought he was going to be, but the biggest problem with him is that whole shock.
Yeah, that's
ability.
the only thing that made it hard, but.
What are you talking about? Wait, what are you?
Okay, so that was a very interesting cutscene to go through. I guess now, he who doesn't exist, I like that. Now we can officially say the contest is over. The score stands thus. Andrea has the following kills: Phantom, Ice Titan, Sephiroth. Whereas I have Kurt Ziza and Xemnas. Guess who's getting a bonus Christmas present?
Guess that would be me.
It would be Andrea. So you guys can leave a comment below on some geeky stuff that maybe she would like, and maybe we'll get that for her, and you guys can see her reaction in a video if we actually do decide to go down that route. But that's up to you guys. Now, we did actually get some interesting items. We got the XP necklace, so if you were still difficult or going through leveling, then this would be a thing for you, and I would recommend you get it.
And we need to show off the one-winged angel keyblade.
Yes, and we actually forgot to do this. So this is a reward from Sephiroth, but you can get the one-winged angel. So it has very little power to it, but sometimes can deal extremely powerful critical blows. So like if you are looking for crits aplenty, this is the one to do. I never have liked this keyblade because it, you know, it's called one-winged angel, but it doesn't even have like the theme or the motif behind it. Because I mean, it's got that looks more like fire than it does actual wings. I think they actually fixed this in Kingdom Hearts 2 and gave you one that actually looked like an angel wing on it. So there you go. That is the one-winged angel keyblade.
And I think we got now all the Anem reports.
Yes, we have. So to kind of wrap this up, let's go ahead and go through the Anem reports, and then we'll wrap things up for the day. So Anem report number 1.
Or should we save it for the next?
No, let's just do it now.
Well,
Much of my life has been dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. That knowledge has guarded this world well. Not a soul doubts that. I am blessed with my people's smiles and respect, but though I am called a sage, there are things I do not understand. I believe darkness sleeps in every heart, no matter how pure. Given the chance, the smallest drop can spread and swallow the heart. I have witnessed it many times. Darkness. Darkness of the heart. How is it born? How does it come to affect us so? As a ruler of this world, I must find the answers. I must find them before the world is lost to those taken by the darkness. So this is report 1. Here's number 2. It is my duty to expose what this darkness really is. I shall conduct the following experiments. Extract the darkness from a person's heart. Cultivate darkness in a pure heart. Both suppress and amplify the darkness within. The experiments cause the test subjects' hearts to collapse, including those of the most stalwart. How fragile our hearts are. My treatments produce no sign of recovery. I confined those who had completely lost their hearts beneath the castle. Sometime later, I went below and was greeted by the strangest sight. Creatures that seemed born of darkness. What are they? Are they truly sentient beings? Could they be the shadows of those who lost their hearts in my experiments? Okay, that's pretty dark. And then answer report 3. The shadows that crawl beneath the castle. Are they the people who lost their hearts? Or incarnations of darkness? Or something entirely beyond imagination? All my knowledge has provided no answer. One thing I am sure of is that they are entirely devoid of emotion. Perhaps further study will unlock the mysteries of the heart. Fortunately, there is no shortage of test samples. They are multiplying underground even as I write this report. They still need a name. Those who lack hearts. I will call them the Heartless. Alright, so number 4. The Heartless appear in groups and are multiplying rapidly. I've provided them both living and non-living samples. They've responded only to the living. They seem to multiply after absorbing something from the living creatures. Their prey vanishes without a trace. I believe the Heartless are taking hearts. They are born from those who've lost their hearts and thrive on hearts seized from others. The hearts taken by the Heartless become heartless themselves. Though I lack proof, I am confident in this hypothesis. I must also study their behavioral principles. Though they lack emotions, they do seem to have some intelligence. How to communicate with them. It has just occurred to me. Could they be the darkness in people's hearts? All right, so that's number 4. Now we have 13. So we'll do it as quickly as we possibly can. Here's number 5. To study heartless behavior, I picked out one for observation. It wiggled its antennae and, as if sensing a target, headed deep into the castle. In the deepest part of the castle, its antennae began vibrating, as if searching for something. Suddenly, a strange door appeared. I'd never known of its existence. It had a large keyhole, but didn't seem to be locked, so I opened the door. What I saw on the other side mystified me. What was that powerful mass of energy? That night, I observed a great meteor shower in the sky. Could it be related to the door that I have opened? Okay, so number 6. A massive core of energy lay beyond the door sought by the Heartless. It may well be the ultimate goal of all Heartless. But what is that energy? I have devised a hypothesis based upon my observations of the Heartless. The Heartless feed on others' hearts, and they yearn for that energy core. That thing beyond the door must be a heart, too, the heart of this world. There's no proof, but having felt that immense energy, I'm certain that was the heart of the world. The Heartless are trying to take hearts not only from all living creatures, but from the world itself. But what do they mean to do with the heart of the world? Okay, number 7. I'm studying material from the meteors that rained down that fateful night. What a find! The material is foreign to our world, it is elastic to the touch, and when two pieces are combined, they bond easily. None of the records I've scoured even mention such a substance. Was it introduced to this world when I opened that door? I wonder how many other such materials drift through the atmosphere of this tiny world. I wish I could soar off and find out. Could there be uncharted worlds up there? My curiosity never ceases to grow, but I should stop speaking of such unrealistic dreams. For now, there is no way to venture to the outside of this world. My people and I are all but prisoners of this tiny place. Okay, number 8. There is no doubt that the Heartless are deeply connected to people's hearts. Further study may unravel both their motivations and the mystery shrouding the heart. As a start, I have built a device that artificially creates Heartless. By recreating the conditions that spawn the Heartless naturally, I should be able to produce them artificially. This device is the culmination of all research I have done thus far. The machine's test, run successfully, created a Heartless. This may be a step toward creating a heart from nothing. The artificially and naturally created Heartless showed nearly identical traits, but the two types should remain distinct for the purposes of this experiment. So I will mark the ones that are created artificially. Okay, so number 9. Now, 12 and 13 are the newest ones, so...
Yeah, so that'll be interesting to find out what they have to say.
Simply astonishing. Today I had a guest from another world. He is a king, and his vessel is built of the material that composed the meteors. He called the pieces gummy blocks. It seems that my opening that door has opened a path to interworld travel. We talked for countless hours, but one story in particular caught my interest. That of a key called the Keyblade. The Keyblade is said to hold phenomenal power. One legend says its wielder saved the world, while another says he wrought chaos and ruin upon it. I must know what this Keyblade is. A key opens doors. It must be connected to the door that I have opened. Just as people have hearts, so do worlds. The same can be said of the stars in the night sky, and deep within each world lies the door to its heart. The heartless desire those hearts. Born out of the darkness in people's hearts, they seek to return to a greater heart. Yes, that's it. The heartless came from people's hearts, as does the darkness. Is the core of the world's heart the world of the heartless? I will pursue the answer there and become all-knowing. My path is set. I shall seek out the wielder of the Keyblade and the princesses. My body is too frail for such a journey, but I must do this. I will cast it off and plunge it into the depths of the darkness. Opening the door to a world's heart causes its walls to crumble. These fragments are seen as shooting stars. This explains why these gummy blocks can travel freely to other worlds. I know the catalyst of this collapse, the appearance of the Heartless. However, it will take time to search out the world's doors and to retrieve each heart. Furthermore, the doors can be locked using a Keyblade, making the heart forever unattainable. I must take action before the wielder of this key appears in this world. If the princesses and the Keyblade are connected, they should resonate. I've chosen a girl. I don't know if she holds the princess's powers, but I will find out. She may lead me to the Keybearer. I shall set her free and observe. Body is gone. The heart should have returned to the Heartless, and yet nothing. This one is unlike any other. Its memories remain, and it has yet to take the form of a Heartless. A close eye must be kept on the situation. Much is still unknown. To get to the realm of darkness, one must go through the doors of Kingdom Hearts, the place where the world's hearts connect. Beyond this world is a place in which darkness reigns. Details shall be archived in a separate report. There are many worlds in existence, some of which we know nothing about. The world in which we live, the realm of darkness, the realm of light, and the world in between, wherein lies true nirvana. Finally, the one that we just barely got from Xemnas. Where does the body go when it separates from the heart? If the soul remains within the body, it is still considered to be deceased. When the heart returns to the Heartless, the physical form disappears, but that is merely true in this world. Perhaps the body exists in another form, in another world. If that is the case, then it is possible for one to exist in two worlds. A being that is neither darkness nor light, belonging nowhere, abandoned by its heart, a mere shell of its former self. The relation between the heart and body is complex. However, I am certain that if your self exists here, then by definition, the other cannot truly exist. The other, the one which does not exist, shall be dubbed Nobody. So it's appropriate that that came from Xemnas, since Kingdom Hearts 2 deals a lot in a new enemy called Nobodies. So let's go ahead and exit Xemnas' room and save, but that wraps up the bonus bosses, and that wraps up all the bonus content that we can get done. So
wait, go back to the journal one more time.
Okay.
And then
Characters. So now we can do this. And who's our new one? Sephiroth. Once known as the greatest swordsman, his whereabouts have been unknown for some time. He challenged Sora to a one-on-one duel. Nobody knows why he has suddenly returned. Apparently he and Cloud have crossed paths before. Final Fantasy VII.
So if you want some...
And then you can also get Unknown, a mysterious figure who appeared in Hollow Bastion.
So now that everything is now completed, we have little Mickey Mouses in the journal.
Which is actually something that we want, because this will allow us access to a secret ending. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this recording. So when we get back after a break, it's time to finish this thing, Andrea.